What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745. And as you can see, we just got Mantis to level 9. And you're going to see the very first look right along with me as we take her into PvP for the very first time. Now, I have a lot of different team-ups I want to take a look at, but for this first video, I decided to use the last Spec Op hero, Blue Marvel. I just have a feeling that they're going to work out, and there's certainly going to be advantages of using them together, though they may not be as apparent as other characters. Synergy-wise, I mean. You're going to see one of the main reasons why I think they'll work out, but one other reason is, Mantis has cosmic calculations, and it says chance to counterattack actions with disadvantage. Now skip over to Blue Marvel. It says he has a chance of pre-counterattacks with disadvantage. That's pretty interesting, but besides that, on his amazing level 9, his Antimatter Blast, we actually have advantage, so he can deal even more damage. That is against enemies with Flustered, Perplexed, Immobilized, and Shaken. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting connection right there. Now unfortunately in this fight, we got hit with the Scroll of Rudamaroth right off the bat, and Despair is going to be soon to follow. So that cuts down some of our usefulness a bit. So in this particular case, we're going to go on the offensive with Mantis. Just one of the different ways you can play her. We are also going to try to check out a few of her moves, debuffs, and so on, and just see if there's anything special beyond the text. You never know with this game. Sadly though, our Vital Strike will miss, and I hate straining, I absolutely hate it, but the Rapier is definitely going to land. So now on Null's turn, he's a little bit hurt already. And with his first action, he's of course going to use You're Not Worthy. Well, after Short Fuse. And because of that, we're going to preemptively counter. It nearly knocks him out. So yeah, he gets that Despair off. That was so close, we could have been spared. But he's going to take some hits from Mantis. In this situation, the debuffs are nice, but he does have the Elite EISO. Still though, once we knock him out, we don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm kinda happy he has it, not the enemy agent. Blue Marvel will easily destroy him. And then we get a preemptive counter from Mantis on the agent's turn. With his attack he goes with the Dark Energy Blade, but my agent's probably intangible. Still, we'll counter back with the Dragon's Foot. And Mantis is also going to hit him again. Now if it wasn't for Back for More, he'd be knocked out right there. That was a little bit unfortunate. Mantis would have had her first knockout already. Instead though, a pre-counter is going to finish him even after he comes back from the dead. So we do have a 3-on-1, but it's against the ever-annoying Cloak and Dagger. So on my agent's turn, we're going to start by using the Relentless Rapier. We know that's going to hit them, even through their intangibility. And it does quite a bit of damage. But on their turn, they fully heal back. Talk about a terror. One thing that's pretty cool about this one is Mantis is hanging in there. And she's taking extra shots from time to time as well, which I like. The bad part is, because of the scroll and because of Despair, we can't really use her awesome debuff removal and healing. But what I'm going to do anyways is try projected healing and just see. Unfortunately, it is not going to work. It doesn't do anything crazy like Cloak and Dagger's heal. So just to get that out of the way, next we're going to go ahead and use our level 6, which we will follow up with our level 1. All in all, it's going to do pretty decent damage against C&D. After that, with Blue Marvel, we're going to use our level 2. It really doesn't matter either way. And the enemy dodges the attack entirely. So we just have to whittle down their health a little bit more. Though on my agent's turn, we'll use the Blackest Void. You know, we're trying to keep Mantis alive, even though Cloak and Dagger are definitely going to go after them once again. And they may knock them out with an AoE attack. Okay, well we do get a preemptive counter because they're trying to heal again. And they're almost knocked out, but they do take Mantis down. Blue Marvel's going to try his big knockout move, but it misses. And just being super annoyed at this point, we're going to use the Dragon's Foot, which will finish this match. So let's see how much damage we get. Close to 9k, and that's going to be a knockout. Well hey, at least Mantis hung around to the end. Now for our second fight with her. We're taking on Spitfire and Star-Lord. One annoying thing I have to admit about the AI is they seem to know when someone's a lower level. They always focus on them. And with Spitfire doing that, well, we could be in serious trouble. Thankfully, their second action is an attack run. And so there is something I want to show you with Mantis. First of all though, let's get a little bit of health back by using our projected healing. And because of the sympathetic E-ISO, she'll heal a bit more. Then we're going to use Psychic Transferal on Blue Marvel. Now check this out. We gave him an immediate extra turn, boosted his stats, and now he can eliminate whomever he wants. For this time, we're going to take down Star-Lord. And look at those numbers. That was one massive finish. With him down, we don't have to worry about his attack or his procs. And with my agent, we'll use the rapier on their agent. Okay, it doesn't finish him, but a preemptive counter certainly does. So just like that, we have a 3-on-1. I like those odds. On Blue Marvel's turn, I guess we'll use his level 1 on Spitfire. And it does an okay amount of damage, but even more importantly, we get a rapier proc. Still though, Spitfire lives, and she is going to attack. Of course, Mantis. And, well, it looks like she may actually end up taking her down. So yeah, it's going to be another battle where Mantis makes it all the way to the end, only to be knocked out. Still though, once again we see her potential, this time as a support hero. And it's another win in the books. So moving on to one more fight, let's try to keep Mantis around the entire battle. That's basically my focus for this last one. We are taking on Cloak and Dagger and Kurth, but with Blue Marvel up first, we're going to try to knock someone out right out of the gate. Well, Kurth's going to step up and protect, and she is knocked out. So hey, we'll take it. Anytime you can get a man advantage at the beginning of a fight, you're in really good shape. Let's put it that way. Now with Mantis going next, we're going to go ahead and try one of her other quick actions, and that's her telekinetic shielding. What I'm thinking is, we'll give that to our agent. He'll have a little bit more protection with that. Then on our following move, let's try our energy projection on the enemy agent. This is another thing we want to try out. Now the first good thing is, this causes a rapier follow-up that nearly knocks them out. The unfortunate thing is, they don't have any debuffs. So apparently the warding essence will prevent those. Still, it was worth a try and we wanted to see exactly what would happen. Now with Cloak and Dagger partially hurt, a preemptive counter knocks him down a lot more. But on his turn, he's going to cause Blue Marvel to attack Mantis, who in turn attacks them. So yeah, it's getting pretty interesting. But Blue Marvel will have to skip his turn. And then the enemy agent's going to give them a bit of a heal. Then with his next move, he's going to pull out the Spirit Blade. Okay, I kind of hate that weapon, but Blue Marvel is going to counter. And Mantis is also going to take a shot at him. So yeah, she's a really interesting character and she does quite a bit. In fact, on her turn, we'll use projected healing. I figured why not give it a shot. And then with her next move, we're going to go with her Psychic Attack, Psychic Blast on Cloak and Dagger. Now because we're hitting them, she's also going to follow it up with her level 1. Not bad, not incredible damage, but it is some, and the rapier also doesn't do a ton. So right now they're just difficult to hurt. Still though, on my agent's turn we'll use the Smothering Shadow. And with all those dots, Cloak and Dagger do go down. So now with Blue Marvel, all we have to do is use our level 9, which will obliterate the enemy agent. He tries to come back for more, but the rapier will end that. So there it is, a third match down. And that's our first look at Mantis in PvP. Now the really cool thing about this hero is she can be played in several different ways. Somewhat of an attack with debuffs, support, you could use that extra turn for someone like Blue Marvel, or many other combos like I mentioned Molly Hayes and so on the podcast. But yeah, she just gives a lot of options, and I love that in a hero. We'll see a few more of those options in the next All Hail the King episode, so stay tuned. That's it for now, but thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.